Alright, welcome back everybody to YouTube channel BTCTV, and we continue to do videos about famous people in blockchain industry. Today I'm happy to present to you Yoni, which is founder of eToro and CEO. Thanks for coming to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And first question is like, when you first time heard maybe about Bitcoin, about blockchain, and why you jumped in?
I started looking at Bitcoin in 2010. So eToro actually was launched in 2007. So I've been involved in the trading industry prior to crypto. We started getting more and more involved in 2011-12. Actually, we bought some Bitcoins at $5 to eToro. That was, in retrospect, a very good deal. But back then, some of my more financial-oriented investors and partners didn't like the concept. But when I looked at Bitcoin for the first time and started playing with it, I said this is like, it was a hallelujah moment for me. Very similar to when, about, to 94, when I looked at the internet and started scrolling in BBSs, I was, wow, hallelujah, this is a game changer. So Bitcoin was the same for me from the first moment. In 2012, we started this theory of tokenization, of how can we tokenize real-world financial assets on the Bitcoin network. We called it back then colored coins. So we sort of invented the concept of tokenization. Coins, and actually Vitalik Buterin joined our efforts to write the white paper and to work with us on this project. At some point Vitalik came to the conclusion that Bitcoin isn't the right blockchain and sort of started on a path of its own. But I think, when we looked at blockchain almost from the first moment, we understood the potential for traditional financial services. And I think we haven't started this process yet. I mean, this journey of tokenizing traditional financial assets into the blockchain and moving more and more assets into digital native assets is a process that we're just starting, and we're very excited about it.
You started in 2010, now 19. What level right now you reach it with eToro? Approximately how many users you have?
We have 10 million registered users on the platform.
Yeah. Goodness, it's insane one. It's a big one. In your opinion, why you are so successful? I mean, why your company did it maybe another competitors on the market? Why you came to such high level?
I think one is we have a very sort of deep passion to fintech, wealth tech, before they were names. So when we started eToro, we said our vision is to open the global markets for everyone to trade and invest in a simple and transparent way. And we said that in 2007, a startup company from Israel. Most people didn't believe that you could do that back then, that you could build a fintech platform. And I'm still a very big believer in fintech, right? So fintech is this huge industry of finance that is still being managed, sorry to say, by accountants and lawyers. So it's a whole industry managed not by computer scientists yet, but by accountants and lawyers. And when I look at a computer science and what it could bring to this industry, there's still a very big revolution to be made. Also from the point of view of access, of how people manage their money, how some of the big banks in the world, private banks don't yet even have a mobile app. It's still not trivial that you can buy stocks in Japan with a click of a button with a good user interface. So a lot of the things that we thought about and still believe in today, 12 years after we founded the company, are still happening, right? So we were true to our vision. We kept on sort of pursuing our vision with passion, with pivots, with challenges across time. And I think that perseverance around sort of a clear vision, with passion to that vision, and with a team of professionals around us, a great management team across a lot of various areas that sort of constantly iterate, constantly improve, and sort of never rest.
I see. Your company is approximately 10 years on the market and you reach 10 million users. In your opinion, what will be in 10 years, next one, with eToro?
It's a great question. I think we should definitely aspire to be with 100 million users in 10 years. We will have more services offered to our clients. So if we started with trading and then added copy trading and then added stock trading and then added crypto trading and then added copy portfolios, which are managed accounts or managed portfolios, and we're looking at now adding sort of current accounts and debit cards and robo-advisor. So I think a user of eToro will have access to more markets, to the most advanced technology that there is, to be able to invest in the future, assets that are super interesting in our opinion, like art and property, which are very hard today to deal with. I love 5% of an apartment in Poland, but it's impossible today. So I think
Tokenize those properties.
we want to tokenize all type of assets to enable more users to access them, to make our service accessible to more people, and to have more services, both more services that are more retail oriented, more mass market, such as the eToro wallet, to services that are more professional, like eToro X, our exchange that we're launching today.
Wow, today you are launching.
Yeah.
Tell us a couple of things, because I haven't read the news about.
We're launching today eToro X, our exchange, the unique part of the exchange. So until now, when people traded on eToro, they traded on a principal basis. So you would deposit fiat in eToro, super fast, super simple. You open an account, you swipe a credit card, $5,000, then you can buy with it 15 different cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, etc., all the top 15 basically. But it's a trading platform, it's a brokerage platform. You can buy it like you buy stocks. You buy it, then you sell it, then you withdraw fiat. Then we started 12 months ago working on eToro X, which is regulated in Gibraltar as a distributed ledger technology company. We launched about 6 months ago our wallet. The wallet enables people to actually transfer the Bitcoins that they've bought on the eToro platform into the wallet and then send and receive it under our regulated wallet service. eToro X that we're launching today is a professional exchange which is regulated, highly secured, and the unique part of our exchange, because we come from offering also traditional assets, we're actually launching also today 8 different stable coins.
Okay.
Euro, dollar, yen, pound, yuan, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar. So these stable coins trade on eToro X, so you can come and deposit Bitcoin and then convert it into Euro X or Pound X or Canadian X. Then you can take those, then you can trade Ether or XRP or anything else. And we're going to be one of the very few exchanges in the world who enable, maybe the only one, which enables Bitcoin to trade against 8 different fiat currencies, right? And we're planning to expand that to 12, then to 16, then to 20. So really start tokenizing traditional financial assets on our crypto exchange and then creating that ecosystem of other companies that can use our tokenized fiat, maybe for payments in stores, maybe for P2P lending. So really take traditional assets onto the blockchain.
Nice. Now let's talk about the market. You've been 10 years, you've seen up and down all the time, right?
Yeah.
And the obvious question is coming, everybody's waiting. Have we reached the bottom already, in your opinion, on the market?
I think it is, again, from a long-term view. So my long-term view is very clear. Bitcoin is going to be significantly higher than today. Bitcoin, I'll be surprised if I won't see Bitcoin trading at $50,000. Now, when you have that level of technology disruption, and you have so many brilliant people working on something around this ecosystem, again, there is some sort of conflict with regulation and with governments,
yes.
etc. But I think eventually freedom prevails,
And therefore, I'm very bullish on the industry
as a whole in the long term. Whether or not it might reach bottom again, it's I've learned not to speculate. I trade. People can go to on eToro is a social trading network. Everybody in the world can see how I trade because my portfolio is public. So I trade. I'm usually long Bitcoin, Ethereum, but I also trade in and out cryptos. So it's fun and interesting from time to time to trade in and out, but I wouldn't sort of give a very clear opinion on it. I hope that we've seen the bottom, and then we're going to see a rally in the next 6 months.
I think so too. Now let's talk a little bit about your daily life. Like, you are human, right? You are not only a businessman. You have family, kids. How is your regular daily life is looking?
I wake up in the morning with 4 kids jumping on my bed. I think, you know, I work very hard. I travel a lot, but I have a great family. I founded the company together with my brother, who lives very close to me with his 4 kids. So, you know,
how do you manage? Because it's like at one hand it's business, then family, and
it's you know, every person needs to make those sort of decisions of work-life balance. You know, we're trying to travel as much as possible. Sometimes for me, when I go to work, whether it's Paris with the wife or China to our offices in Shanghai with my kids, so we try to take the kids with us. My wife is also a founder of a fintech company called iAngels, who invest in startups. So we're both founders, entrepreneurs.
Nice.
But we try to, you know, make as much attention to the most important thing in life, which is family.
I see. Do you still have time maybe for books, movies in your daily life?
I'm a Netflixer.
Okay.
A bit less movies. I'm also long Netflix the stock. I think there's a great, I think there's a huge market sort of to replace cable TV locally in every single country in the world. And they still have potential. Of course, they might start now seeing competitive sort of pressure from Disney with Disney Plus. I don't know if you heard about it. But I would say, you know, first of all, with kids, I watch every Disney movie 5 times already. But, you know, I love the series. I love the concept of these very, very well-articulated, deep thought series, whether it's, you know, Game of Thrones, or whether it's things like the OA, or an awesome one on Netflix recently, Death, Love and Robots. So we definitely have some time to Netflix.
I see.
Netflix and chill.
I see. Yoni, before we will finish, how about that maybe we will make a small challenge with our subscribers. They will ask interesting questions below this video. And in a couple of weeks, let's say you or maybe your team will select the best one, the best question, answer to them, and maybe some little award. I don't know, it can be, I don't know, like 10 minutes private consultation, or maybe your favorite book with your signature, something not so valuable on money, but something personal. Is it possible?
Sure.
So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, start asking interesting questions, and we will select a winner within a couple of weeks who will get something from you from eToro.
Perfect.
Okay? Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
Good luck.